Python global keyword. So you know that we are having multiple keywords are available in Python, but in this video we are concentrating only on the global keyword. A Python program's global keyword allows us to modify the variable outside of the current scope. So we can change the variable value outside of the current scope, and it is used to create a global variable and make changes to the variable in the local context also. So how to use the global keyword? When we create a variable inside a function, its local is by default. The scope is local by default. When we define a variable outside of the function, it's global by default. You don't have to use the global keyword in that case. So we use the global keyword to read and write a global variable inside a function. Use of global keyword outside of the function has got no effect. So whenever we are defining one variable outside of the function, by default it is having the global scope. Whenever we are defining one variable within the function, it is having the local scope. But whenever this is the third point is very interesting, we use the global keyword to read and write a global variable inside or from the function itself. So I think for the better idea, let us go for one practical demonstration to show you that how this global keyword can be playing a magic in our scope definition of a variable.
In this demonstration, we have defined one function, that is the function 1, where one variable has got defined and initialized with the value 20. Within this function, this variable x is having the value 20 here. We are having one nested function. Within function 1, the nested function is having the name function 2. Here we have defined one variable x and with the keyword global. So global x. Actually the global keyword will be used to modify a global variable. Here the x value has got updated with the value 25 here. So this x is a global one. So here we have defined one variable which is of the scope global. So now before calling this function 2, we are printing the value of x. Are calling the function 2 now, and we are call the function 2, and then after calling function 2, the value of x is getting printed. So now let us see what is the outcome we are going to have. So here you see here this x is having the value 20, calling function 2 now, after calling function 2, the value of x has still with the value 20. Because the changes we are not going to get here, we are expecting that the value might be changing, but no change is there. Always the x has got printed with the value 20 before and after calling the function 2, because this particular x is having the global scope. So if we want to print this particular x, then after calling this function 1, we can directly print this x, because this particular x is having the global scope. That means not within this function 2 or function 1, it is outside of that. So whenever you are trying to print the value of x from the outside of this function 1, then we are getting this value as 25. I think you are getting this idea. This particular global x is actually, we are defining one variable x which is having the global scope. That means we are going to define a global variable, and that global variable is getting updated or getting initialized with the value 25 here. So this x and this x, they are actually corresponding to this x. So this x is still with the value 20. So that's why we have got the output as 20, and in the global x, the value of x has become 25 here. I think you have got the idea what is the purpose of this global keyword usage in this line, to define one global variable and to modify with the help of the global keyword. Thanks for watching this video.